So, Kate, I finally ran into Richard, my next door neighbor last night for the first time in, sheesh, like a month.
Wow. Have you been watering his plants that whole time?
No, I just didn't happen to run into him. There was just that 1 week.
Oh, okay.
Now, we're here getting really, really hot. Like we may hit, at last check, like 100 both days this weekend.
Oy.
But previously, that was like the hottest week of the summer is when he chose to go on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And I mentioned that I was like, okay, yeah. See, it started with, hey, Matt, can you do your typical exemplary mail service at my house, which means move his mail.
I love how you say exemplary because I don't think that was your word, but you're not going to leave it out.
Exactly.
Right?
He wrote that, but yeah, I exactly. I'm not paraphrasing. I wanted to use the word exemplary.
I just want everybody to know I'm really good at moving mail from the mailbox to the house.
Right. So, and to his back porch, basically. So I don't have to actually get into his house. I don't have to worry about, whoops, I hope I remembered to lock his door or anything like that. He just has kind of like an enclosed space on his back deck where I can tuck things into. And then he followed up with, also, because I said, yeah, sure, I'll do that. And he followed up with, oh, could you also water my plants? And I told you how I wanted to respond with, hey, Richard, there's a reason why I don't have plants. Guess why? I don't want to take care of them. I do not want to water the plants.
Richard, do you want your plants to be dead when you get home?
Yeah. It's like, hey, Richard, remember how we talked about how these flowers outside the front of my house are fake? These are fake flowers. I know they're kind of convincing, but those are fake flowers. And a gift from my parents, actually. My mom specifically, I think, made it happen. My dad painted my house. We talk about how he mows for me, but he painted my house like last year or the year before. And then my mom was like, "Oh, we should give him some little flowery plant kind of thing outside." And she painted a little stand for the flower pot with one of the colors that the house is painted. Very sweet. And so I've got fake plants. I've got one fake plant, I should say, right there, right?
Nice.
And I wanted to say, yeah, Richard, I don't have plants because I don't want to take care of them. And now you're making me take care of yours on the hottest week of the year. And so,
now, to be fair, Matt, he just asked.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have declined, right?
Yeah, but
you're not that guy.
Oh, thanks, Kate. That makes me seem like a nice guy for, a change. It's good.
You're going to say, yes, I'll help you, Richard. And then you're going to go to your job and complain about him.
I did help. Yeah, right. Make sure you're listening tomorrow, Richard.
Okay, so you ran into Richard.
Yeah, so
sorry.
I went on a walk. And I came home, and Richard was outside. He's like, hey, Richard. And he's like, hey. And I go, did your plants survive? Because I never heard back. I never heard like, hey, thanks, blah, blah, blah. He goes, oh, yeah, thanks for doing that.
He didn't say you did an exemplary job of watering my plants?
He didn't say exemplary, no.
Okay.
He may only feel comfortable texting exemplary.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
It can be tough to say. It can be tough to say at times. Exemplary. But yes, it turns out the plants survived, Kate.
Nice.
Yep, and you know what that means.
He's going to ask you again.
Yeah. Damn it.
Yeah. I mean, you could kind of like teach him a lesson.
Just let him die.
And not water the plants.
Yeah.
And then he'll never ask you to do it again.
Good point, Kate. I guess I could keep that in the chamber for next time around, yeah.
That's not how I roll, but...
Yeah. Well, it's kind of cool. I mentioned, Richard's like 67 or something like that. And I had said, you're going to have to give me some kind of instruction on your plants, like which ones need watering, how much, because I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. And our schedules never synced up for him to be home or for me to be home at the same time to have him show this to me. And he's like, hey, Matt, you have time today? It's like the last day before he's going out of town. I was like, no, but hey, what if you shoot a little video tutorial? Just keep it under a couple minutes. It'll make it through iMessage there on the old iPhone. And he did this great, 50-second video tutorial. And I was like, pretty good, Richard. Pretty good for, a senior. It's pretty good technology usage there, Kate.
Well, he could send that video to his next candidate to water the plants when you say, ooh, I'm kind of busy that week. I can't do your plants.
He pointed out that Richard, there's another Richard apparently who lives across the street. I kind of forgot that his name was Richard also. He's like, hey, Richard just made it back home. He had some kind of scary surgery, like a bypass or something like that wiped him out for a bit. And so I'm curious if maybe he leaned on other Richard in the past, and for watering plants, because that guy's pretty like out in his yard a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then this time around needed a substitute. Maybe I got that working for me. Maybe I got that going for me.
Maybe once Richard number 2 recovers from surgery, he'll be back on landscaping.
Right. I sure hope so. Hopefully other Richard comes back to full strength and frankly stays alive forever.
God willing and the creek don't rise.
That's right, Kate.
Matt, our mutual friend Matt told me one time, be careful doing your job really well, because people are going to ask you to do other things. And when you do other things really well, they're going to ask you to do other things. And when you do other things really well, they're going to keep asking you. So, I mean, what if one day you went to get his mail and you left some of it out in the rain?
Jeez.
And then he could be like, oh, I don't know if I want Matt to be handling other things other than the mail.
Yeah, I think he's got an Amazon Prime subscription. I think that I've seen Amazon boxes when I've serviced his mail, and they've got a pretty generous return policy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that may not be enough to burn him.
I mean, I could never do it, but I'm just saying that might be a way to not get asked to do extra things.
You'd be like, oh, this looks like a check from the government. I'll just set this out in the rain.
Mine now.
Well, I wouldn't be able to sign for it. It's got his name on there.
Yeah.
But leave it out in the rain and ruin it. That's an option.
No.
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
Back to your original suggestion. Yeah. So anyway, the good news is Richard Plants survived, and like you pointed out, the bad news is that might mean it's more likely that he's asking me, not a green thumb person. He might do that again. He might come at me again with that.
Well, you could say that you're allergic to his plants.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, Richard, I'm allergic.
I sneeze a lot around your plants when I water them. When I take the minute to water them.
Mm-hmm.
Minute a pop, by the way, around each little bed of plants. Not just a minute total. So it's a time investment.
Set your stopwatch.
Go.
You're a nice neighbor, Matt. Nice neighbor.
Luckily, I'm just, Richard's the only one that outside of, I'm trying to remember, was it Dave? Dan. It was Dan, right? On the other side of me?
I don't know. Is it?
We talked about the new neighbor, something like that. I think so. Anyway, obviously, if I can remain only close to Richard, just need to prevent the other neighbors from getting any wise ideas.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Matt,
Kate?
Did you know? I know. Dramatic pause. Matt.
I'm here.
Today is one of my favorite holidays. I don't know if it's really a holiday as opposed to it's just like a day on the national calendar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the national calendar. Yeah.
Yeah. Today is National Junk Food Day.
National Junk Food Day. Are you gonna celebrate?
I think I celebrate National Junk Food Day every day. I love junk food, Matt.
Really? Do you really partake in junk food every day?
Okay, maybe not every day.
I was going to say, you wouldn't have to work out so much. Seems like you're kind of a workout fiend.
I used to be. I'm not as much anymore, but...
Oh, you're falling apart. You're no longer going to hot yoga? Or no, what was it? What was it called? Hot box? You're no longer going to the hot box to work out?
Hot works, yeah.
Run or cycle or whatever the hell you're doing
No,
there?
it was a cycling. Yeah.
You're done with that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's too hot, and it's too far away from the new house.
That's true.
So,
but did you say you've been running in the heat recently?
No, I've been running in the dark.
Oh,
that scares me.
In the morning before work?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that scares me.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm scared.
Yeah.
For myself and for you.
I know. And I'm also kind of not just scared of kidnappers as much as I'm scared of, is a raccoon going to jump out at me?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, you've mentioned before about being scared of kidnappers because of all the Dateline podcast listening you do.
Well, that and Unsolved Mysteries when I was a kid. That's been my biggest fear my whole entire life. And I have to remind myself that I'm not like the daughter of celebrities or political figures or really, really wealthy people where they're going to steal me to ransom me.
Yeah.
But I worry about my fight or flight there. I worry that instead of fighting, I'm going to be like, oh, you're going to climb in the back of the trunk? Sure. Tie my ankles? Absolutely.
Yeah. Promise not to hurt me? Yes. Sure.
I know. I'm going to be an accommodating victim. So.
Okay.
All right.
I
don't want to do that. But I do love junk food.
All right. So National Junk Food Day.
National Junk Food Day.
Do you have your eye or taste buds on any particular food item for today, Kate?
No. I was thinking about it, and I can't decide if I want like a
little bit of each,
like a bag. Yeah, like a bag of potato chips that I don't normally get,
Yeah.
Or maybe like a Little Debbie. You know what I mean?
What kind of Little Debbie would you get?
Oh, I don't know, Matt.
You wish you had those Christmas trees in your freezer, don't you?
I do. I wish I had the little cakes, or maybe an oatmeal cream pie, or a Hostess cupcake. I do love Hostess cupcakes.
Yeah, I used to love Hostess cupcakes for sure. You ever peel off the frosting?
Yeah.
Sure. I was a big fan of ding dongs when I was a kid. Pardon the expression. I was a big fan of the Little Debbie brownies. I like the Little Debbie brownies a lot.
Oh, you like those? Yeah.
Yeah. When I was younger, I would pick off the nuts though. I wasn't a big fan of the nuts when I was in like grade school.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now I'm into them.
I used to like the Swiss cake rolls, and I'd take the chocolate off the Swiss cake roll, and then I'd try to unroll the Swiss cake roll.
Oh, okay. I like to cut a ding dong or rip a ding dong in half or bite half the ding dong off and then put the remaining ding dong in my mouth as if it was a mouth guard. And I could pretend to be like Rocky Balboa or Ivan Drago.
Okay.
Or some kind of boxer from the Rocky series of films. Yeah.
Well, I think this afternoon you should show me what you mean.
Ding, ding. Yeah. Apollo Creed. Be Apollo Creed.
Right?
All right, so National Junk Food Day. Let's get hyped for that.
Yeah, it's also Hot Dog Day.
Oh, we got all kind. We're doing the multiple days deal. Hot Dog Day. That kind of is. Would you say hot dog's junk or not? It's protein, so maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
You could probably make it pretty junky pretty quick.
Are you going to have some Hebrew National hot dogs tonight to celebrate with the kids, or?
I do have some in the fridge. Maybe I should grill some hot dogs tonight.
I cooked some Hebrew Nationals over the fire when I was at the lake recently.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, on the old marshmallow sticks, Pretty good, Kate. Pretty good. Nice. Applied ketchup and mustard directly to the hot dog and ate it off the stick dangerously because it was made of metal.
I was going to say.
Poke the back of your throat with that, so be careful. And I was a couple drinks in, so.
Does the metal get really hot, too?
It cools off a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it depends. If you're one of the types that lights your marshmallow on fire, it will. But I think if you're just lightly toasting the marshmallow, like one does or should do.
Does the marshmallow come completely off?
It will.
You're not putting your hot dog on the stick with marshmallow remnants, right?
I don't remember. Yeah, but I think so. There wasn't a substantial amount of marshmallow in there. Although now I'm wondering if that'd be okay. Get a little sweet with your savory hot dog, your Hebrew National.
Right?
It was tasty. Yeah, they happen to be in stock in the freezer. I assume my parents put it there. They're like, don't mind if I do.
Thanks, Mommy.
Put this over the fire. Especially, Kate got me all hyped for the Hebrew National because why, Kate? What's the deal with the Hebrew Nationals?
Because they're all beef.
And
they're kosher.
They're made with the clean part of the animal, you'd say.
Yes. I was going to say they're not made with remnants.
Right. For a longer explanation of what hot dogs, the non-Hebrew National hot dogs, I imagine there's some other all beef that are made okay. But for a more in-depth explanation of what a traditional hot dog might be, the Matt and Kate podcast is in your podcast player of choice, also at kj1055.com.
Do you remember the name of that one?
No. Go listen to all of them and tell a friend. Yeah, thanks. Okay, so National Hot Dog Day.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Take a monkey to lunch day and invite an alien to live with you day.
Okay, those two seem harder to pull off.
And how do they get on the calendar?
I don't know. I don't know how things make this calendar. This is because I used to check out these National Day calendars back when I did the old solo show.
Mm-hmm.
It's like National Day calendar or something like that.
Yeah, let me pull it up just to be sure. It's hiding from me.
NationalDayCalendar.com is the one I'm familiar with.
Yes.
Okay.
That's where I am as well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So take a monkey to work day. Does it explain how you're supposed to celebrate that?
Take a monkey to work day. It does not. Oh, come on, pop-ups.
I think Michael Jackson used to do that.
Yeah.
Bubbles, I believe was the name of his monkey.
Ross
Ross?
from Friends.
Oh,
He had Marcel.
that sounds kind of familiar.
Yeah.
Okay. Take a monkey to work day. And then what was the other? Ask an alien to do what?
Invite an alien to live with you day.
Okay.
I know.
I don't know the logistics of that. Yeah.
I don't either. I don't trust it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about you, Kate, but I don't have a hotline to the aliens. I don't have the connects.
No.
I don't have their digits. No. I don't have a single alien's digits. Nope. No connection. Damn it.
Man. So it looks like we're just going to have hot dogs and junk food today.
Hot dogs and junk food, and maybe go to the zoo and look at a monkey and call that close
There you
enough.
go.
Oh, there you go. You can take your laptop and maybe a hotspot to the zoo and work from the zoo, and then guess what? You've taken a monkey to work, or work to a monkey. Oh,
There you go.
close enough. Trying our best here for you, dear listener.
What's your hot dog toppings, Matt? Ketchup and mustard?
Yeah, not always ketchup, but mustard for sure. I've never really, as much as I like pickles, I've never really been into relish.
Mm-hmm.
Is relish, it's like sweet, right?
It can be. It can be sweet relish, or it could just be dill relish.
What's the more likely one that you're going to put on your hot dog? Just dill?
Yeah.
Okay. Showing my ignorance again here on Matt and Kate. I think that's it. I think that's it, though.
Yeah.
I think I'll do a mustard dog more often than adding ketchup to it or whatever. And then
Okay.
I can't think of what other toppings do you put on there. Sauerkraut?
Yeah, some people like onions or sauerkraut or spicy mustard.
Oh yeah, spicy mustard's available. That's the mustard I'm going to go for, by the way.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, I like a spice. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I like a lot of spices. In fact, as in spicy things.
As in spicy things.
Yeah, not like. I mean, I like oregano, but yeah, I'm not talking about oregano when I say that. Yeah.
Not going to list your spice cabinet.
No. How about you? What are you putting on your dog, Kate?
I'm pretty boring, Matt. I'm pretty boring. I'm new.
Plain?
No, I like ketchup, and every now and then I'll put ketchup and relish, but I'm new to mustard, regular yellow mustard.
Blows my mind.
I know. I mean,
I didn't like mustard as a kid at all, for sure. And I remember getting my cheeseburger plain at McDonald's when I was a little kid.
now see, at McDonald's, I would just eat it. I would ask for no onions, and my dad would be like, scrape them off because we're not ordering anything special. So,
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
right.
Scraping onions off.
But I would eat it with the mustard on it. But if I made a cheeseburger at home, I would never put mustard on it.
Was he just impatient to wait for the specialty burger to get cooked?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just ordering like 6 cheeseburgers and we're going. Like, let's just, come on.
Right. I could see I don't want to draw attention to myself by ordering a special food item. That'd be where my mind would go on this because, well, it's me.
Oh, no.
But, yeah.
No. He was just order it the way it's supposed to be. And if you don't like it, scrape it off. So, but I love spicy things, but I don't like spicy mustard. So I just add ketchup and every now and then when I'm feeling a little crazy, pickle relish on my hot dog.
Wild.
I know.
Kate's feeling wild today. Watch out.
But every time we go to Kaufman or when the ketchup and mustard are running the bases,
Yeah.
I'm always cheering for ketchup.
Oh, I cheer for relish because I figure no one else is.
You're giving love to the underdog.
That's right, Kate. That's right. That's what I'm about. Mm-hmm. Haven't been to a game. Have you been to a game since
We have not.
post-pandemic? I mean, well, actually,
Nope.
we're not really post the pandemic. Turns out things are still kind of horrifying. So
Turns out things are still kind of scary out there. No, we haven't been. And I was kind of thinking about maybe going this summer, trying to get it in before school starts, but I don't know if I can make it happen, Cap'n.
womp womp, womp womp.
I know. Mwah, mwah.
When does school begin?
August 16th is our first day.
August 16th. How are the kids feeling? That's rapidly approaching. Just a few weeks, right?
Yes.
Almost a month. Almost a month.
Yeah, but in their mind, 4th of July happened, so obviously summer's over,
Oh,
which is not true, but
Yeah. Right. You got a minute of summer left. August many times can be the hottest one. So
yeah. And August seems to be like, I just printed out their school supply list this morning.
Ooh.
I keep telling myself I'm not doing school supplies in July. And then I looked at their school supplies. I'm like, I might have to start in July because these lists are long and I might need that time to find some of these things. But
anything? Okay. Do you have any item? Can you remember?
Yeah.
Some of these items, like obscure ones?
Well, where is it?
Got to keep that list handy. You never know if you might want to add something to it. Yeah.
5th grade, they need a large accordion folder with a minimum of 7 pockets.
Okay.
And 4th grade needs a 13-pocket accordion folder. So,
oh, man, they're all about the accordion items there at your school, huh?
Right. But Finley did the accordion last year, like the 13-pocket, and it didn't really work for her hands. So we're trying to find the accordion folder that instead of it being horizontal, it's vertical. So it's easier for her hands and for her to find things.
Interesting. I don't think I've seen that before.
Yeah, that might be like a trip to the like office supply instead of Walmart.
Oh, yeah, you got to hit up the depot, Kate. Hit up the Office Depot.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Office Depot in forever. I always get lost in the pen section. Looking at the pens.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then ultimately settling on my classic, my choice, as I take it out of my pocket, the Bic Soft Feel. Med.
Bic Soft Feel, huh?
And it says med on there. I guess medium.
Okay.
It's a ballpoint. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Listen to that click. Oh, yeah. So gratifying. And disposable. Yeah.
I'm rocking a Sharpie S gel.
Oh, that has an appeal. Yeah, I dig that.
Yeah.
So that one's, that's the kind, it's got like an ink that needs to dry a little bit, right?
Not terribly.
Okay. So people always like, they're like, are you left-handed? Nope, I'm not left-handed. My right hand just turns into a claw when I write as if I am left-handed. Don't look at me.
Now, see, the thing that I don't like about my Sharpie pen is it doesn't smell like a Sharpie. Like it says Sharpie, it should smell like a Sharpie.
You trying to get high during the show again, Kate?
Always. I love Sharpies.
Oh, we're high on life on Matt and Kate. We're not getting high off Sharpies. Right?
You smell that?
Right.
My turquoise Sharpie right there.
Yeah.
It's good stuff, Matt. It's good stuff.
No, yeah, it's great for brainstorming.
Sharpies for the win.
Yeah. So you come up with your ideas on Sharpie, and then you got to refine them when you're sober. Right? Isn't that how it works?
When you come down.
Yeah. All right, so what are the school supplies for the kids needing? This is a lengthy list. How many items are on this?
Oh, okay. It seems like 4th grade is a little bit longer than, maybe they're about the same. 32 for 5th grade.
That seems like a lot.
I think so. I would say that 4th grade is probably like 30.
Sheesh.
Just eyeballing it.
I feel like it was 10 when we were kids. Wasn't that much?
Label all the supplies with the student's name. And we're also supposed to bring all of our supplies with us to open house in August. So when we find out who our teacher is, like maybe 2 days before school starts, we load up our kids with all these school supplies that they can barely carry. And they drop them off at their desk so that on the first day of school, they just have an empty backpack. They don't have to carry any of their stuff.
Interesting. Weird.
Yeah. But like 4th grade has specific folders for specific themes, like 1 blue folder, 2 green folders, 1 red folder.
Oh, color-coded. Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Are they still requesting that you send the kids with like Kleenex or whatever? Is that still a thing?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so in 5th grade, the girls are supposed to bring 3 boxes of Kleenex and 1 roll of paper towels, and the boys will bring 2 containers of Clorox wipes and 2 boxes of Kleenex.
Weird.
And in 4th grade, each child is supposed to bring 2 containers of Clorox wipes and 2 boxes of Kleenex. Yeah.
Weird. That's bizarre.
Yeah.
Okay.
So everything has to be labeled, which is fun for mom to label everything.
Got a label maker?
Nope. I'd bust out my Sharpies.
Okay. Yeah.
And label everything.
If you had one of those Cricut vinyl letter printers, would you use that for this?
I would presume that people who do have a Cricut, they would.
Mm-hmm.
Or people who have label makers would do that.
Yeah. Any other weird items on there? Not that you've mentioned anything that's really weird. It's, the specificity of the colors.
Yeah.
And then wanting a collapsible or the accordion style, folder with the subsections. Yeah.
So in 5th grade, they need blue or black erasable pens, which I hate those pens. Hate them.
Why?
I don't think they erase.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to it basically ends up, here's sandpaper to tear the paper up that you wrote on.
Right.
What an erasable pen does, yeah. Why not just pencil then?
And mechanical pencils in 5th grade. I'm guessing they don't want them to sharpen pencils. That's why they would do mechanical pencils. I don't know.
I like a mechanical pencil. I don't use pencils too awful much these days, but
I found a pencil that I love. And so even though it just says pencils on the 4th grade, I buy a specific pencil that we like, but whatever.
You're pretty annoyed about needing to have mechanical pencils, huh?
I know, I am.
Why? Too expensive?
I don't know.
You get the refill lead all over the place? What is it?
Right. Why can't you just use the pencils why can't they just be pencils? Why do they have to be mechanical? But if it's for the reason of not having to sharpen, not having to get up, not having like the mess of a sharpened pencil, I understand that.
Yeah, it is less of this pencil sharpener is kind of a community item. If it's automatic, if it's an automatic pencil sharpener, there's no need to touch it really if it's mounted appropriately, but
right. I was going to say ours you don't have to touch, but
you guys have a pencil sharpener at home?
We do.
Look at you go. Damn.
You're going to love this. When Monty was coloring with colored pencils with the girls.
Fantastic. I love where this is going already.
He did not like the little hand sharpeners for the colored pencils. And he got a big Mama Jamma.
That's fantastic.
Pencil sharpener that you have to it's plugged in our pantry right now. It has a little special spot and it holds a lot of shaving, so you don't have to empty it all the time.
When you say handheld, he was like, okay, enough of this with a handheld sharpener.
Yes.
Are you talking about the handheld as in it's tiny and you've got to twist it with 2 fingers around the lead, or
essentially, yeah.
Okay, not the kind that you get a crank with.
No.
Okay, understandable.
Like the little ones, yeah.
So you guys got an industrial pencil sharpener.
It is. You would think that, yes.
Can you wait until my TV show is over before you sharpen your pencils? That's loud. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the pantry now, so you can go in there and shut the door.
Diesel powered?
Gasoline.
Gasoline.
No.
Plug it in.
I did find, though, online, you remember me talking about that lady that I like on YouTube, Do It on a Dime?
I do. Do It on a Dime. Is it Do It on a Dime Mom specifically?
No, it's just Do It on a Dime.
Okay.
I may have called her Do It on a Dime Mom, but she does a lot of shopping at Dollar Tree and gives a lot of ratings, what to buy, what not to buy. But she also does other things like Dollar General and Walmart. She did a back to school video where she compared Walmart to Dollar Tree, and then she made a printout. These are the things you get at Walmart. These are the things you get at Dollar Tree. So I just printed that out when I printed their school supplies. Then I'm going to have to go in and color coordinate which one is for 4th grade, which one's for 5th grade, what else is on the list that's not on the list. Yeah.
Do you have access to this list? Can we put it on the Matt and Kate Facebook?
Yeah. You want me to do that?
Yeah. The listener wants to know.
Can do.
All right.
Can do. And then I'm going to put that on Facebook. But there was something else I was going to do that just came out of my brain. Oh, I think I'm going to sit down. I know. It's gone.
You haven't been sniffing Sharpie this morning, right?
Maybe just a little bit. Are we blaming Sharpie for that? Okay. I get it. I'm going to sit down with either my phone or the tablet and see how much of these things that I can order online as opposed to having to go to Walmart or Dollar Tree.
Oh, you can get things from Dollar Tree online?
You can. Some of the things are in bulk.
Oh.
But not all. Like some of the containers, you'd have to get maybe 10 of the containers. But you could get notepads and paper clips and I I know I've done some shopping at Dollar Tree.
I'm at dollartree.com right now, and it says, shop thrilling $1 finds. And they list Halloween craft supplies, pumpkin patch. They're getting ahead of it.
Mm-hmm.
Calendars and wine glasses, Kate. Have you gotten any wine glasses from Dollar Tree?
As gifts, I have.
Oh, you already got a pretty big set for like when you were married or something for your wedding, or what?
I like the stemless ones.
Oh.
So I've got a bunch of stemless wine glasses.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can shop school supplies online at dollartree.com.
Searching.
Notebooks, notepads, paper.
Yeah, there's pencils.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. All right, so check it out. Kate's as we speak. Right. Or
right
after this in seconds.
I'm trying.
There she goes. Getting the old do it on a dime. Here's what you get at Dollar Tree. Here's what you get at Walmart if you're looking for big savings. Thanks, Kate.
Yeah. Checklist? What do you want to call that? I don't know.
Close enough. Sure. Yeah. Checklist.
Sure.
Or just list, whatever.
Back to school deals. Now, how?
Oh, back to school. Sorry for bumming any kids out, but you still got time. Nearly a month of summer time remaining.
Summertime. Summertime. Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.